So we're going to go through just a nice, simple shoulder mobility movement. It's super common for a lot of individuals to have, loads of restriction moving through this circumduction pattern, particularly when the hands are fixed. Also, a lot of individuals will have issues with shoulder flexion, where this will literally be the range that they have, rather than being able to stack the shoulders overhead. This is problematic when you're training various skills of gymnastics and hand balancing. It's actually very important that we can align our bone structure, and being stuck in this kind of position is incredibly inefficient for virtually all of the movements that we practice and go through. So that being said, we're going to go through what's called a Dowel Dislocate, and that's going to take our arms through circumduction, and it's very easy to scale this exercise as well, simply by adjusting the hand position. So nice and easy is hands quite wide, and it doesn't matter where you are, so long as we're feeling a bit of a stretch through the shoulders as we're working through this movement. Okay, so we might be something like this. We simply take the arms behind the body and then slowly back forward. Okay, behind the body, slowly back forward. Okay, if that's nice and easy, we can bring the hands in a little bit closer. We go through and back. Okay, a little common error people are inclined to make is, due to a lack of, say, shoulder mobility, it can be tempting to kind of cheat and flare the ribs a little bit as we're working through that point of tension. Okay, but it's really important that we actually keep our ribs pulled down, and we can pull into a slight posterior tilt position. Okay, it's the same position we touched on in the earlier video. So we can engage the glutes, engage the core, okay, and we're just trying to keep the ribs pinned down towards the floor and stop them from flaring as we work through this movement. Okay, so hands travel through, my ribs stay down, and then they come back around. And again, through and back around. Okay, super easy, incredibly good for our shoulders. When we're in terms of rep ranges, we can do somewhere between 10 and 20 reps, just nice and slow for multiple rounds, somewhere 3 to 5 rounds, and this is something that you could be doing every day. If you're finding this position really uncomfortable and our hands are having to be super wide, then it really is something that you should be trying to do daily, or at least every second day. Okay, so try it out. Pay attention to those little technical cues, and your shoulders will be happy that you've chosen to undertake this exercise.